Okay, give me just a second. Just a second. Oh god, this is so difficult. Going live is so difficult. This process shouldn't be as hard as it is, but it is though. It's so difficult. I just want my stuff to look good. Oh god, okay, so I'm trying to set this all up. Oh, this is so difficult. Thank god no one's on right now because this is actually really freaking embarrassing. Okay. Ow. Okay, I think we're almost there. No. Okay. There. Oh! No, please. Bruh, please. Please. Hi! Welcome to the stream! I'm trying to see if I can, like, zoom in. Oh, I can't zoom in. That's too bad. I'm on my phone here, and then on my iPad here, and I'm trying to make sure that, like, I don't know. I'm trying to get it to where I can draw that people are, like, mainly seeing the art and not my nasty desk, so please excuse me. It's not nasty. I got Hatsune Miku over here. I don't know if you can see her. But, like, I've never streamed before. Yes, it is. Yes, that is. It's a Mang. I'm sorry, I've been so out of the loop with K-pop recently that I can't remember. But I also have a Chimmy one too. But Chimmy's placked up. Chimmy's blacked up. Chimmy is currently in storage because I needed space to put my Christmas tree. And yes, I'm one of those people who puts their Christmas tree up at this time. Oh god, this stand is so weird. Okay, I got another idea. I am so sorry. I'm really trying to do this so I can hide my face because I have no makeup on and I am breaking out so bad. Okay, let's just try this. Okay. I'm using a clamp thingy that I got from, like, what's it called? Like, eBay? I'm so sorry, dude. Dudes, like, this is so dumb. Okay, let me... I bet you're still... Thank you! You're so nice. I haven't streamed on YouTube in, like, 3 years, so let's see how this goes. Okay, we're trying to get somewhere. We are trying our darndest. We're trying our best. Okay. Oh god, this thing is so whack. Okay. Oh, now it's like... This thing is so weird, but it's also, like, the cheapest option I had, so... Oh my god. Oh god, I wish you could see the setup that I'm dealing with right now. And dude, this is so disorienting. I am so sorry. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted. I really should have, like, done this before the stream, but, what can you do? And yes, I do listen to Mamamoo. Their new song recently I just heard. It was actually pretty good. I haven't listened, again, I've been out of, like, touch with K-pop for a while, but they're still queens. I still love their music. Like, I'm not, like, I don't hate K-pop. I'm just not as, like, interested. Like, it's not a special interest of mine anymore. But I still enjoy it. I just don't listen to it as much. Oh, please, if we could just keep that right there. Oh, that would be so good. Please. Oh, my God. Okay. So whatever we're doing is working, right? Let's see if I can, like, balance that with my arm. Okay, no, it's still... Oh, it's still really wobbly. Okay, this is why we don't buy stuff from eBay for, like, $3 because it's cheap. I might try also streaming on Twitch here in a second. I'm trying to get a feel. If I can freaking do this thing. Like, okay, we're gonna try to get the clamp off of the drawer. You think as a grown woman I'd be knowing what to do by now, but sadly that is not the case. Okay. I love K-pop, but there's moments where I don't listen to it or pay attention to anything. So I come back 2 months later and I'm so confused. Same. Literally same. You are not alone there, dude. Did we just figure it out? Dude, did we just do it? I think we just did. Also, I'm sorry if like my room looks green. It was meant to be a cute yellow light, and it looks like pee. It just looks like pee. None of it is flattering. I'm gonna try moving it over here. Okay, I guess we gotta keep it in the middle. It took me a week to figure out what. There we go. Yeah, you did it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm bowing in the background. I can't see. I'm doing the little cheesy little thing. Woojin. What happened with Woojin? I'm sorry. I've been like out for months. I just know that there's been a lot of controversies recently among a lot of artists, like because I follow fans drama on Instagram. That's where I keep up on all my like all my K-pop drama. So dude, I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to get comfortable, and then I knocked over the whole setup. Oh, come on. Come on, we just had it. We just had it. Come on, please. Oh. Oh. Yeah! Yeah, okay, I gotta keep it like that, but if I move it back just a bit. Just a bit. Oh, is the whole thing in frame? Okay, the whole thing isn't in frame, but if I go like that... If I go like that... Oh, my lord. I just want to know. I just want to fix. No. Please. Does that look okay? Can you see what I'm doing? Does this help at all? Oh, is my... No. Is my pencil depleted of energy? It is. Okay, so while we do that, I could also test out my other stuff while we do that, so. Whoop. Okay, for the meantime, let's just stare at this girl. Let's just look at her. She's so nice to look at, isn't she? She's great. Okay, let me go up to the comments. Oh, this is gonna be so difficult. Your nails are beautiful. Thank you. I broke one, and now it looks really stubby. But let me try to scroll up because I know you've been talking, and I don't want to. Fan page. Sorry, little for you. Your nails are so beautiful. Thank you. These are. I know a lot of people ask me these are natural. I had to remove the panel for some of them because I used glue to seal them instead of actually going to like Dollar Tree and getting stuff for them. Also, right now I'm currently trying to use these Mako. Is that what that is? Is it literally called Mako? Oh no, I dropped one. Yeah, Mako 2-in-1 disc stylist in black and gold. I got these. Oh, I've got these like 4 years ago, maybe a little longer when I got my first like laptop that was meant for like drawing on. It was one that you could bend to make like a tablet. But like how I usually do with everything, I broke it. I literally broke it. And so I've had these for years and they're so high quality. They're very expensive. And I've done nothing with them. Nothing whatsoever. And so, oh, the grips on these are nice. I've only had, okay, so history, basically, I've bought in several laptops myself and then also gotten for Christmas, like, years ago. And I've broken every single one of them, and I wanted all of them for art. So ever since I was, like, 13, I've broken every single laptop I've ever gotten. It's great. And then about 3 years ago, I got the iPad Pro for doing art, and I haven't broken it yet. It's incredible. It's absolutely phenomenal. Let me look at... I can't tap the button with my nails. This is so difficult. Oh, boy. Okay, here, let me just, like, tap. I can't do art with long nails, sadly. I guess I've just adjusted to it, because my nails have always been long, I guess. Like, since I was really little, so I guess I've just adjusted. Do you like digital or paper art more? No, that's fine. Like, I'm so happy that someone's actually here talking with me that, like, literally, I don't care if you're talking odd or anything. Like, I'm just so glad I have company on this stream because usually I don't ever have people on these streams to talk with me. And so I'm very lonely. Dang it, no, I ruined it! Okay, well, I fixed that. Oh boy, did I ruin it again? I literally did it again. Okay. Oh, God, my lord. I am literally so sorry. Okay. Oh my god, that has to be so disorienting. Thank God we're not in VR because that looks horrible. We're just gonna leave it at that. I prefer drawing digitally more. I haven't slept in 3 days. You haven't slept in 3 days, dude. Your body's gonna shut down on yourself. I hope you get some sleep soon. Like, please get sleep. I don't want you, like, harming yourself. But I like drawing digitally much more because, I don't know, I feel like I've gotten a lot used to it. A lot of people would prefer, like, either medium, but I really like drawing digitally because I can make so many errors and mistakes and I can go back where I just erase everything and I don't get that weird texture or imprints that you get, with, what's it called? Like, when you're with paper and you're erasing something and you can't draw it properly and you're erasing it and drawing over it so many times that it leaves an imprint on your medium, like on a paper or something. And I can't stand that. Also, I do a lot better with digital. It's so weird to say, like, it's just preference wise if you're trying to figure out what you want to do, but so yeah, I'm gonna try to swap out the nibs on here. Also, should I change the color of this room because it just looks like urine? It just looks like pee. Oh, I lost in one of the nibs. Oh, that's too bad. I guess we can try to. Okay, it's kind of dark in here, but it works better because then the light's not glaring off. Okay, we're gonna hold this still. I would do digital if I were able to get my money before an iPad. Yeah, that's what I had a lot of friends ask me before, like, what should I do for, like, either the tablet or the iPad. And if I'm being completely honest, an iPad is an incredible investment, but it's an investment. Like, it's not an easy task to do. Like, you could easily get if you already have a laptop, you can easily get a ᕗᴄဃᴇᴄ, I think that's the name of it, tablet for like $30. And that's great for a starter tablet. But the iPad is a huge investment, and I can definitely say that if I were to pick between, like, more expensive tablets, like, my best friend has a, like, nearly $3,000 tablet, but it is, like, a little computer all in itself, and it is incredible. I love drawing on it whenever I'm over, but I definitely prefer the iPad for my, like, drawing style, not, like, art style, but, like, I work better with this instead of just needing to plug in a tablet and then needing a laptop as well. Also, if y'all want to see any of my characters or, like, OCs, I know that sounds so stupid, but I'm really proud of, like, the stories I make for my characters, and I like to make them, like, super cool, and my dream one day is to maybe make a show with them, or just have people enjoy them as much as I do, because I think that they would make people happy. So, well, I try to get these stupid nibs out. I can't do it with these nails. Okay, we got one. Okay, that's a bigger nib. Oh, and they're bendy. Do you see that? Yes, show me the OC. Okay, so after I figure this out, we could totally talk about OCs because I am so glad that you said yes, because I am so annoying. My special interests tend to be my OCs more than anything, if it's not the shows that I make them based off of. But, okay, if I can't get this nib out, I'm gonna cry. We got it. We have it. We have it right here. We've got it. Okay, I'm trying to see which one is smaller. Okay, they're literally the exact same size. Why did I do that if they were just the exact same size? I'm just a dingus. Okay, which one was... Okay, that one's a little That one's a little wonky. Like, the shape of the, like, tip pen was weird. I want to see if this works with the compatibility of the iPad. So that's what I'm doing, if that looks a little weird. Again, I got these years ago, haven't touched them, want to see if they work for the iPad, because sometimes you lose your Apple Pencil. And then sometimes it is just, you can't find it. And it is just, like, the worst thing on the planet to lose. What? Okay. So, how do I figure this out? Okay. Okay, so then how do I put this in here? This is so weird. And I don't have the instructions because these are old. So, also, if I'm missing comments, I'm so sorry. My phone is, like, all the way in the back. Whoa! 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 Oh my god, okay. I am so sorry. Whoa! Wait a dang minute. Okay, so we don't draw with this. We don't draw with that. We draw with this! Okay. Hold the phone, dude. That is actually super cool. I thought you draw with a pen like nib. No, you do this little plastic thing, and it bends, and it does the fancy pens. Yes, and they're so fancy. They're fancy with a capital A. Like, look at that. That is actually super freaking cool. Oh, and then I guess these could also be erasers if you were to like set your system up with that. I guess I don't know. But now we just found the coolest thing on the freaking planet. Like, okay. I totally want to see if this works. Okay, so we'll get out of here. Okay, so it works with the touch. Okay, let me also, I like to name my artwork with the day I do them because with Procreate, it doesn't give you a name for whatever. And so yesterday was, oh my god, we're already in the 11th month of the whole year. God, this year's gone by fast. Okay, I did this yesterday, and yesterday was the 5th. Okay. 20. Okay, cool. I did this on the same day, so we're just gonna 11/05/20. It works nice because with the new update, you have to, if this is plugged in and you're working with the pen, you have to type like in the little itty bitty thingy in the corner, and I hate doing that. Or you have to write out what you're trying to say. I think that's dumb. Okay, so OC time, baby. Okay, so something that I should like phrase before like I get started, because like it's really important for all my OCs, is that while I do enjoy making my own stories, I really like to make fandom characters. A lot of people will criticize that because, you should be making your own OCs and stories, but I am here to say that making fandom OCs is like the most therapeutic thing I can ever do, and it is just super fun. And I plan on making videos sometime soon of me doing speed paints and talking about my fandom characters. And I feel like I can make my best characters when I'm already given like a format, a world building, like settings already down for me, and then I can make a character that fits super well into an already made cast of characters. That's what I work best off of. So, let's just draw a new one. Let's just cuz I just made a group of OCs and I haven't touched them, and I made them about 2 weeks ago. And if I don't draw them, it never works. Oh, I need to see what you said. Let me see. Please. I don't know why, but your voice is both calming. At the same time, it seems like... Oh, no, let me see. I can't read that fast. I'm not illiterate enough to read that fast. Calming at the same time, it seems like you would be that friend with so much energy at 6 a.m. Okay, I'm either the friend that is knocked out by like 10:30 or I am awake all night. There's nothing in between. I usually will crash around 5 if I'm up really late, but I can go farther. I haven't done it yet because I feel like for some reason something bad will happen to me if I'm up past 6. I don't know. But it happens. But it totally happens. And I wish that I could see what's happening. I need like another device. Oh, here. I'm gonna go on my laptop really quick, and while I do that, let's do a little intermission thingy. You can look at another OC because I actually worked super hard on this piece and I actually really enjoy it. Let's ignore the homework that I've been meaning to do all week that I should have done, but I didn't. So let's just go on YouTube. And then hopefully I can find my own stream and then watch it so I can see what you're saying at the same time. Look at us go. Hopefully I can do this because my freaking what's it called? My Wi-Fi has been super bad. Sorry for the language. No, that is totally okay. Let me look at my account. I just want to be able to talk to you like at the same time without having to go back and like make my camera go like woo. Look up my name, gosh dang it. Cusco. There I am. There she is. What a gal. That is me. Hey, look. Hey, that thumbnail's not bad. That thumbnail's not bad, I have to say. Oh, and then I can see what I'm doing. I am so happy. Okay, well, now I can also adjust my screen so then it looks better. Oh, yes. We're doing it, baby. Okay, that's fine. That is totally fine. Okay. Dude, that is me. Coffee's my best friend. Sorry for the language. No, that's okay. I wish I could do coffee, but sadly, my body doesn't take the caffeine. Like, I can drink coffee completely fine, but literally, my body doesn't register caffeine as giving me, like, sugar gives me the same thing that caffeine does, and caffeine makes me sleepy. It is super weird, and the only way caffeine will work on me is if I am super dehydrated, have no food in my stomach, and I haven't slept. That is a whole story that I will talk about sometime on the channel, because that was like a cosplay story time. Okay. So, let's go to the new characters. I want y'all to be able to see, and from... The quality of this doesn't look very good. Let me see if I can, like, tap this to make the... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. No. Okay. There we go. Mom gets mad at me about it, though, because one time I was hospitalized because I had cups and no food in 2 days. School does that to you. It really does. People will tell you not to stress over school. School really be like that, though. For real. Like, I wish I could be like, school is all butterflies. No, it is not. As a, like, chronically tired college student, it is horrible. It's hard out here. Let me just tell you. Okay, I want to try doodling with this, so let's go into the Derwent pen, so... oh, man, hopefully you could, like, see without my fat arm being in the way. Okay, now I gotta try to see. Oh, God, no. Okay, so let's just, Oh, you're a freshman? I'm a freshman in college. I like to be like, I'm a big girl. I'm not. I'm not at all. I wish I could say that, but today was my first doctor appointment without my mom, and I nearly peed my pants because I was so scared. So, that was a lot of fun. And then I came back being like, look at all this information I got from my doctor. I remembered it all. And my mom's like, I should have gone in with you. I knew I should have. I'm going in next time. And I'm like, dang it. Okay, so let's do... So, I don't know if you've seen the show because it just came out on Netflix, or like if you've seen any of the shows. It's by a company called Powerhouse Animation, I believe, Powerhouse Studios. I can't remember, one or either, or maybe the same thing, but they are an incredible animation company. So I'm just gonna write in the... Okay, yeah, this kind of sucks. This doesn't work for that. Okay, so I guess that just works as a stylus for whatever. Back to what we're talking about. Okay, so we got... That's a horrible size. We got Powerhouse Studios. And I just made a Twitter recently, and I followed them on Twitter. They are just so fun. Their shows have become such like a special interest recently. They, like, years ago, I saw this years ago, like, ads popping up on Netflix for something called Vanya, I call it either, or I know one of them is wrong, but, oh, you love Powerhouse? Your arms are not fat! Who isn't like that, for real? Power Studios is incredible. Literally, I got into Castlevania years later. I got into it last year, around, I can't remember. Sometime last fall, 2019, right? Watched Castlevania, loved it. Absolutely loved it. Made a character, didn't do much with her. March or February, can't remember which one. Probably March. March came. Castlevania Season 3 came out. Bet it was so good. I have rewatched it so many times. It's incredible. Like everything that this show does is great. Everything this animation studio does, absolutely fantastic. YouTube has its own emojis? Well, then we're both today years old when we find out that YouTube has its own emojis. Nice. Okay. But going back to, Powerhouse Studios, I finally found out the name of the studio that animates Castlevania, and that's them. They're incredible. Also found out that they give their characters their own Twitters in character. It is great. I just stumbled upon it. Absolutely great. Watching Alucard tweet about Froggy Chair, the highlight of my weekend. That's what that was, and it was great. So, they recently came out, I saw from the Netflix, official YouTube site, there was something called Blood of Zeus coming out. And I was like, I like Greek mythology. That sounds cool. Come to find out, it's animated by Powerhouse Studios. Already, Castlevania, Season 3, if, people weren't already into the show, Season 3 definitely got them into the show. And with Season 3, I made a brand new character. She's great. Love her a lot. Her name is Hera. Let's just actually look up a picture of Hera because I love her so much. Hera's definitely probably my favorite OC as of right now. Okay, so, let's just do this picture of her, because this is, the best picture I have of her. So, I'll explain Hera later, but I just wanted to show Hera because she's the highlight. I love making OCs. It's the highlight of my entire life. It's great. I should download it on Twitter. Yes, you should. It is, I hate being on fandom Twitter, but, following your favorite animators or, creators of shows. Oh, that's a little bright. Maybe if I turn down the brightness just a little bit, maybe you'd be able to see it better. Okay, but it's great. And so Season 3 came along. I had an OC before who didn't really do much because I am a little dumb. And it takes me a few, at least 10 watches of a show to actually understand what it's about. I will completely fall in love with the show, but literally will... my brain won't, compute how it actually is, so it's weird. I don't know, I have to rewatch the show over and over again to actually understand it. And so, the OC I made for this show at that time when I didn't understand it, she was horrible. Cute design, literally, her role was horrible. I didn't like her at all. And so I completely scrapped her. And then Hera came along. She is the highlight of my life. I hate picking favorites out of my OCs because, if I have to pick, a top 3, I love all my top 3 equally because they each have, been an important part of my life, of development, while I developed them. I'm like their mom. It's like a mom picking favorites out of her kids. And you shouldn't pick a favorite out of your kids. But Hera, her story is probably the most developed I have ever had, emotionally for a character. She's very dynamic to where she's not as, static, which a lot of my other characters are because I haven't developed most of them. But for Blood of Zeus, it was about Greek mythology. And since it's by Powerhouse Studios, who made Castlevania, who made one of my favorite OCs, Hera, I was like, why not just make her an AU? Alternate universe, if you don't know. And so I put her in the story because I wasn't going to, and I was like, ooh, I can make my own god, which I do intend to do sometime. But literally, I was just this week, I made her have kids. I do this a lot every year where I have a really good developed OC, and then I make them several kids. She wasn't meant to have any kids, but wanted kids, and then I gave her 4 kids. I gave her 5. 4 are developed, 1 is not. And I wish you could see my face, because I just keep pressing, my lips, my hands onto my lips, so then, I can figure out what I'm trying to say. But let me just face it this way, so maybe you can see her better. Let's just shimmy her up to the camera. There we go. Okay, so... as I was developing Hera's kids, I love their designs. I hadn't drawn them yet, which is what I was going to do this stream. But I saw the main character of Blood of Zeus, and when I tell you, he looks exactly like the fifth child I gave for Hera. It's great. Also, I want to state right now, besides the fact that I am totally like out there and like totally like an activist of letting people make fan MOCs because it's looked down upon, I'm also a huge like contender for having OCX like canon character relationships because I work better that way. Can I make my own characters with their own relationships? Yes, I've done it before. But when you already have a character that you have to use another character and have them mold together, it's great. I don't know. I get like people like, why don't you do drugs? Why don't you drink? Why don't you smoke a little something? Have you ever made a character fall in love with one that was actually real and that you didn't have to draw as much as your character? No, it's a rush. It's a rush. People be like, yeah, cocaine, yeah, weed. Nothing compares to when I make canon, like, fandom in canon characters. So have fun. They fall in love. They get married, and that's all I want. See? Yes. Okay. And with that, Hera falls in love with the beautiful man, Hector, the very beautiful dumb man, Hector from Castlevania. Very big dork. Do I just make OCs to marry and fall in love with my favorite characters of the shows that I like? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely correct. That is exactly what I do. I can't hide that even if I wanted to. But man, Hector may be dumb, but Hera loves him and Hera's kind of dumb. So it works. They're a little dumb. They're a little dumb and they're just oh, that's a hidden layer. They're just a little dumb, and they love each other very much. And then they have kids. They have kiddos, little witch babies, because Hera in Castlevania is a witch. I was like, ooh, I want to make a character. And I was like, dude, a witch at the time where people were like hunting witches and hating witchcraft, the angst. Also, love giving my characters like extreme amounts of angst. I like to play God. Like, I'm someone who plays Sims, so you see where I'm coming from. I love to make my characters suffer, but in the end, make them very happy, which I pray that God does the same for me. Maybe if I do the same, maybe I get something else in return. You see what I'm saying? So, that's what I gave for Hera. Hera is probably my most distraught character, which is why she's crying in this picture. I don't know if you can see that. Let's just zoom in on her cute little face. Hera is, like, the saddest backstory I've ever given a character. Like, she is just abused over and over again, and then in the future has to learn to not take that anymore. And that's how she just has to evolve and then learn not to take crap from other people. And when I mean other people, I mean men. Men, she likes men. She's a straight woman. But men put this, my poor girl, through a whirlwind of sadness. And she doesn't like that. So she grows. Her crying just broke my heart. That I want to make animatics because if I could animate what I have inside my head, I would make the world sob. I really would. Also, I just felt my heart crumble. I am so sorry. I don't want to make people sad with my characters. I want them to like them, and now I feel really bad. But she gets better. Don't worry about it, because she has babies, and then when she has babies, that's her whole world. Like she loves Hector. That's the love of her life. But she would literally stab multiple people. She would massacre a whole world, a whole planet for her children. No cap, would do it in a millisecond. Also, she's powerful enough to do so. Also, we love making powerful women on this channel, so adorably sad. Literally. But yeah, so she's a witch, and I was like, well, her name is Hera. Might have to edit her name a little bit, or I can just completely... I'm really bad at this. I know I shouldn't, but I indulge myself too much whenever I put a character into an AU or make a universe for something, and I want something to go my way. I'll make it my way. If I'm sharing my story to other people, I will change things. Like, I could give her a different name. But it's just, I give her what I give her what I want. I give her what I want. And so, in the show, Blood of Zeus, of course, there's Hera, because Hera is a Greek god, a very prominent Greek god, the goddess of the gods, literally very powerful. And so, but I want Hera to keep her name, because Hera fits Hera. She's great. And so I made Hera in Blood of Zeus. I gave her the name. I gave her Athena, even though I'm sure that's Zeus's daughter, and Hera in the show that's her kid, I think. I don't know. We haven't seen Hera yet. Athena yet. So I could give her that name. We're just gonna flow with it, you know? We're just gonna do it. Okay, so that's a mom. And then they have this is another picture that I have. At one point of season 3 of Castlevania, Hector is locked in a cell. And Hera is not supposed to go down and talk to him, but she does anyway, because that's the love of her life. And even though she could get both her and him in trouble, she'll do what she wants to see her mans. Also, she sneaks food to him because they were letting him rot in that cell. And she's a good girl. She just loves him so much. So that's okay. So Hera's like not biology, like where she's from, she is French. She's a beautiful French woman. She's great. The flavor is immaculate. And then Hector over here, he's from Greece. So it works out great to put them in an AU. They both low-key, I need help and sleep and less coffee and food. No, more coffee and food and more sleep and more sleep. You don't need help though, and that is the best compliment I've ever received. Like, you know that ad for Curology where the girl's like, the greatest compliment I have ever received was that my skin looks like a Texas Roadhouse roll. No, the biggest comment, that just made my night. I've been feeling so crappy for days, and for someone to tell me that, like, they're hot, ooh, very happy, love it, having a great time. So, but yeah, so he's Greek, and so he's tan. He's not that dark, but he's tan. He got some melanin. Not a lot, just a little, though. And he has this really cool, like, light blue hair. It looks more lilac in this photo because it's meant to be darker because, you know, shading. I'm still working on that, even though I'm 18. But, yeah. Handsome boy. Handsome Greek boy. Works out great to put her in an AU where she has Greek kids. Because she does have Greek kids. It's great. Yay, I want to make you happy. Don't be sad. Only happy even though the world sucks. Yes, for everybody. Everybody, the world sucks, but we will make each other happy. Don't worry about it, y'all. Oh, also, here's more. These are like the first pictures of Hera I had drawn recently. So you can see her face shape changes because I didn't know what I was doing here. She has chubby cheeks, though, which is what I want to emphasize, is that she's got chunky cheeks, and a lot of people will go up to her and pinch her little cheeks. Because I want to pinch Hera's cheeks. Don't we all? I'll make a pin for that. I'll make a sticker that says, let me pinch Hera's cheeks. But yeah. And so, that's all fun and games. And so, Blood of Zeus circles around this kid named Heron. And he's secretly the son of Zeus. Like, it's fun. It's a fun little game. Her cheeks are so pinchable. Yes, indeed. Yes, they are. Okay, and so I would say that in this AU, it would be the Castlevania characters as the gods, but let's just say that Hector is Zeus, even though he definitely would not be Zeus. He would probably be someone like Hermes, which is more chill, because he's definitely not a main character. I feel so bad for saying that. I love Hector, but I love bullying my boys. I bully my boys and show them my affection that way. That's how we do it in this house. We bully them, but they know that we love them. That's how we do it. And so, they got kids. And also, Heron looks exactly like if Hera and Hector were to have a son, which they do. They have 2. But they're not their first son, but Hera's first son is from another man, which the main character, Electra, the main character's mom, Electra, she has twin boys, and one is from another father. And in my canon AU, she has her firstborn with another man, ends up killing him, just like the real one. For a purpose, though. There's a lot I need to go over, but yeah. Who doesn't believe the payload? See? Literally. But literally, Hera and Electra's story are just so, like, it was like they came into my room, sucked the knowledge out of my head, and they made a completely different looking character. Which I'm totally okay with that because it makes an AU for Hera that much easier. And so Heron looks exactly like the last-born child of Hector and Hera. Also, his name Heron? Can we just... Okay, let's just do it in all caps because Heron, right? And his mom, Hera... It works. This works. All this works. My brain looks like that. My brain looks like that, literally. That's not even an arrow. That's just a flaming dumpster fire. Like, I wish I was kidding that I did that. But, yeah, like, Heron. I want to put my character Hector as his mom. I mean, Hera. My character Hera as his mom. And literally, he looks just like her last kid I gave her. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they came into my brain. Oh, my brain looks like that. But literally, there was not a chance in hell that I could not give this AU to Hera. This fits her. Also, it's Powerhouse Studios. I can't pass this up. Am I gonna make a character that has nothing to do with any of my pre-made OCs for Castlevania? Eventually. There's some in the works. But for now, I'm just using the OCs that I have. And so, let's just, for the character that we're going to draw today, after, like, how long has this been? 41 minutes? 41 minutes and I haven't drawn yet. Art stream my ass. So, okay, let's see if I can, okay, we're just going to go with it. I'm sorry, I'm probably blocking the frame. That is absolutely horrible. We could use that base again, but God, that was just a disaster. Okay. So, Hera has her second-born, canonically, is also named Persephone, which is really freaking funny for a whole AU that's meant to be around Greek gods. It's literally great. It's great. It's fantastic. Her kids, one thing to know about Hera is that she loves fantasy. She loves reading, and she loves being a playwright. She writes, she reads, she loves literature. She's a very, very educated woman for an airhead. She's great. Love her to death. Absolutely incredible. So, her kids canonically in the time of like 1500, which is when Castlevania is doing its thing, her kids are either named after Greek gods for her husband, and also, like, they have great literature. They're either based off of Greek gods, or the names of Shakespearean characters. And so, her second-born is named Persephone. Persephone. She's great. Okay, I'm trying to do this without getting my arm in the way. Okay, so, hopefully I haven't drawn in, like, weeks. It's been, like, 2 weeks. We can actually check this. I drew a cryptid the other day. Okay, so, like, the first picture I drew of Persephone, which she doesn't actually look like this, but it was just my brain jotting down stuff, was last month. So it's been, like, 2 weeks since I've drawn her, and this was the original image I had for Persephone, even though she doesn't really look like that anymore. But we're just keeping it just to show what she kind of looks like. If I can zoom in on her face a little more, because I see the feedback, and it's not really... Her face isn't really here right now. But, so yeah, this is kind of Persephone. God, I love women. She's great, isn't she? She's absolutely fantastic. And so, she's great. And so, what I had for the idea for Persephone in No, don't say sorry. We are LGBTQ plus friendly in this household. As a bi woman, I can also stand by the statement of I love women, because we do love women in this house. Look at that. Look at her. Like, you can't tell me that she's not great, that she's not beautiful. She's fantastic. And so my idea for this AU to include her was that originally Hera's only meant to have the 2 twin boys because that's how it affects the story, blah, blah, blah. But I thought for angst, and I also wanted to have another character at this time, because why not? So, for Persephone, it was Hera tries giving Zeus another chance. Also, this will make so much sense if you actually, like, see the anime and understand it. It's only like 8 episodes, which is so sad, but they are the most incredible 8 episodes of your entire life. And so Hera is living off with her only son, and Zeus is like having to hide them from, I'm gonna call her Athena, not Hera, Athena, but Hera, and not Athena. Get what I'm saying? So we're just gonna call her Athena for this. And so, trying to hide her from Athena, because Athena's gonna, kill her and her kid if she finds them, which is why there's a looming cloud over everywhere they go. And so, she's like, it's at the point where her and Zeus are trying to, like, fix their relationship, and then she ends up getting pregnant again. Wow. And, oh god, sirens are going off? It's only 9 o'clock at night. I'm funny. Dude, I just watched episode 3. Watched 3 26 episode seasons of an anime today. Don't try me, I do not have a life. Dude, you are a trooper. Like, literally, like, salute. She's saluting you right now. Like, you deserve it, dude. Like, hats off to you, dude. So, but while Hera is trying to hide with her son, she ends up getting pregnant. And then this little girl is Persephone. And Persephone doesn't end up living very long because she wasn't a very healthy baby. Nothing to do with, like, Hera, like, not feeding her properly. It's just, it's way back in, like, very old Greek times. And she just, she dies. She dies at a young age. She, like, doesn't make it to, like, her first birthday. She, like, dies very young. And so Hera's distraught again after losing 2 of her kids. It's great. Very sad. Very, very sad. Oh man, I worded that weird. I watched 3 seasons and each episode was 26 episodes. That's okay, don't worry about it. I can't talk or write or look half the time. Like, my basic human functions don't perform how they should. So literally don't worry about it. But yeah, so she ends up dying. And then while she tries to get sent to the underworld, Zeus is like, hey yo, bring that baby back. I have not said this to anyone. I haven't even told my best friend this. My best friend puts up with all my bullcrap, and then I put up with her bullcrap while we make characters like this, so she understands my weirdness. But, so yeah, Zeus, for some reason, has the power to, like, be like, hey, yo, Hermes, don't put that baby down in the underworld, bring her back. And so, hey, yo, bring that baby back. I'm cackling. So, stuff like that just comes and flies out of my mouth. Like, and it just happens. People will probably really think that I heavily drink or I smoke a lot. I do neither of which I don't. I eat a lot of, like, cheese crackers, and that's about it. That's the only food I live off of. Oh, and candy. I ate a lot of Twix earlier. That's probably it. So, yeah, so I feel like for some reason Zeus asked somebody to have the power, or he has the power, to bring his young daughter back. And so, he does. He also, I didn't think this through, he doesn't tell Hera, which I should have, but I didn't. So, for some reason right now, he doesn't tell Hera, which is weird. Why wouldn't you tell your baby mama that the baby she just lost is alive? Like, you think you would? I don't know. We gotta figure that out. My pre-brain didn't do that. So we'll figure that out later. Some say, though, people think I'm high all the time from how I am. Bro, I love Twix. I didn't like Twix until recently, because I hate caramel. But, dude, Twix hit different. Mini Twix hit different. Mini Twix hit different. And that's my political opinion. That's all. Also, right Twix. My best friend was like, yeah, right Twix. I'm like, dude, I don't get it. They're just the same thing, trying to be funny. And I'm like, now I realize it. Right Twix are the best. There's a difference. I wish I was kidding. I taste the difference. They could tell me themselves. The CEO of Twix would be like, hey, just so you know, the whole thing is a charade, whatever. It's a facade. It doesn't exist. They're the literally exact same thing. And I'm like, you're lying. They're different. I like them both. I do like them. But right Twix do hit different. And that's all I'm going to say on that. So going back to this poor child. Also, she has like little colored bits. Like these part of her hair is like she has little, you can't see them. She's got little like wispy corner thingies that are meant to go longer. Again, this is not her final design. This is her base. This was her beta design. She canonically does not really look like this. Maybe when she's older. But these little bits, swoopy bits, are much longer, and they are the same color as Hector's hair, like a light blue, white, whatever you want to call it. But don't tell Left Twix I'm pregnant with like Trix's child. Literally, I won't say anything, dude. I won't tell. Shh, we'll keep it a secret. Look. Shh. Yeah, see, look. She won't tell nobody. She's gonna keep it a secret. That was the worst hand I've ever made. We're not gonna talk about it. We're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna speak about it. So, but yeah, and so Zeus brings her up and he's like, hey, you're gonna live here because all my other children are dying and all my other sons are older and I don't have a daughter canonically at this point in time, so here you are. And so, better than my hands. Hands are hard. Hands are way too difficult. Hands just need to not exist. Can we just sign a petition that hands don't exist? Hands don't exist. My brain don't exist. Feet? Okay, they can exist because I can just make them, like, that's a foot. That's a foot. Right there. That is a foot. Hands? You gonna tell me that's easy? You gonna tell me hands are easy? Heck off, dude. Literally no. Hands are harder to draw than biting into wood. Don't ask us I've done that. Don't worry, dude. We've all done weird things. And we won't speak of them. But we will acknowledge them. And we won't shame. We won't weird shame. We're not gonna weird shame in this house. I'm writing that down so I remember that. No. Oh my god, my brain just went flat. How do you spell we? That's close to spelling wiener. We're not doing that. Weird. Is that how you spell weird? I before E, except after C. I don't know what that means. Adopt me. Literally. Weird. No weird. Shaming. We're not gonna weird shame. No, weird shaming doesn't. It exists. We're not gonna weird shame. Can I get a? Everybody like PogChamp. I'm gonna have weird champ because that's real, right? Weird champ. We're gonna have our thing is weird champ. We're gonna make it weird champ. Okay, going back. So Zeus is like, all right, my tiny child. I'm gonna bring you into this. We're gonna hang out, and you're gonna be a god. You're gonna be a little demigod. You're gonna be cute. You're gonna be a little powerful lady. And then he doesn't do anything with her ever. Hashtag whack ass dad. Whack ass dad. Literally not a very good dad. Barely there. She has an emotional moment later on, which I'm still trying to figure out. But he's not really there. Like, he does his best when she's, like, old. Like, when she gets around, like, 2, he's been there because, like, that is his, like, current legitimate baby. And so he can't really not care for his legitimate infant. But he does it for a little bit. And then when she gets around 3 with, like, decent cognitive ability, little powerful lady proceeded to fail at being a father. Dude, that is absolutely incredible. I need to do a meme drawing of that. I call it a meme drawing all the time. Whenever I see something funny that I want to doodle, I call it a meme drawing. We just call it that. It's just what we call it. That is absolutely perfect. I am drawing that later. For real. And so, she's got, I really should download images of the characters. She's annoying. No, it's whatever. We'll figure it out. I make meme drawings all the time. They're the best. Truly. And so, when she's old enough to, like, have cognitive ability, and also she's a demigod, so she's very smart at a young age. Like, she understands a lot of crap at 3. I mainly, besides giving her this, because I feel like demigod children would grow up, like, already having a lot of basic human abilities by the time they're really young, like, being able to read and, like, speak. But I also do it because when I was young, I was already understanding things, like, with basic human abilities by the time I was, like, at 2, and I have memories from the time I was 2, like, very vividly, so, like, I don't know. My brain was active as a young child. Am I smart now? Absolutely not. I'm probably the dumbest person on the planet. I need my inhaler. You're making me wheeze. Oh, dude, I got you. Dude, give me a second. Give me just a minute. Dude, where is it? Give me a second. Oh, no! Don't worry about it. I'm fine. Okay, we're just dropping the wallet. Receipt. She need coin purse. Where'd it go? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I need to fix my camera angle. My camera angle sucks again. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got you. I got you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I got you. Look. Oh, God. What are you doing? Are you okay? Yeah. Don't worry, dude. I got you. You can breathe now. You can breathe happily now. Look, see? It's all good. It's all good. You know, I lost this for, like, nearly a year. And as someone with asthma, I needed that almost a year ago. I needed a lot. And then I went into my purse and I have a little pocket for my taser. Because, you know, being a woman sucks. And I was cleaning it out today. And my purse does not have many things in it. So when I cleaned out my purse, and I'm in this pocket nearly every day. And I find my inhaler in there. Pressed. I needed this so long ago. Where was it? Was God testing me for like a year, like 9 months to see if I can make it out alive? I don't know. Natural selection, I guess. But like, where were you when I needed you the most? Not with me. Not with Mong. Not with Mong. Literally. Yeah, so why don't we just take a little puff for the people in the back. Let's just. Nice. I actually kind of needed that. I do feel a lot better here. Here, you can have some too. Don't worry about it. Here, open wide. Take a deep breath. Oh, give me a second here. Okay. Oh, take a deep breath. 1, 2. Nice. I hope you can breathe now. Okay. Also, this inhaler is extremely old, and so when I use it, I can taste old air. I don't know if you've ever tasted old air, but it tastes like old air. I actually took a deep breath. Do you feel any better? Yes, I've lost my inhaler. Dude, maybe God will let you find your inhaler now that I found mine. Maybe we just had to find our inhalers together. For 2 years, dude. Maybe, hopefully now you can find your inhaler. If not, I'll give you puffs on stream, and hopefully you'll make it through, like, the day. That was incredible. That was probably the best joke. Oh, you found it this morning? Wait, today? Dude, it was canon that we were meant to share inhalers. So we were meant to find our inhalers at the same time. Look at that. Look at the way the world works. Isn't that crazy? It's kind of crazy, isn't it? Share the puffs. Literally, we've got to help each other breathe. Sharing a joint? No. Sharing your inhaler? Yeah. So now that I just made my best joke of 2020 and I can't be funny anymore. Whoa. Whoa, wait a minute. Okay, I don't want to be like a weird champ on stream, but there was definitely a shadow that just lingered over my desk, and I saw it move. Holy shit. I'm gonna turn my light on. I'm afraid of the dark, by the way. I want to see if that affects the lighting in here. I'm trying to look on the stream. Forget drugs when you have asthma. Literally. Oh, you can kind of see me. I want to see if I can do it again. I'm trying to look on stream. See if I can see my head moving around. I can't tell. Oh, yeah, you can. You can. You can totally see my head. You can totally see my head. Okay, yeah. The lighting sucks, so we're going to turn that off, and we're going to make the light white. Even though it's a blue, they lie to you when they tell you it's white. It's not. Not at all. Not even in the slightest. Ooh, it goes brighter. Okay. We're at the brightest that we can go. Whew. Your head is like zoom. Literally. Okay. Much better. Much better now. Oh, okay, this is like at a kind of perfect angle right now, and I don't want to disturb it. So, whew, I might need to hit my inhaler. That was great. So going back to young Persephone's childhood, so at age 3, she was able to meet, she was formerly introduced to her older brothers. Oh, you can see my messy bed. Oh, now I don't know if I like that. I don't know how I feel about it. Oh, you still can see it. Okay. Can we keep it right there? God wants you to see my ugly room? Oh, that's fine. We can totally keep it there. That's great, actually. That works out just fine. So, yeah, that's okay. We can keep Mong in the background. Why not? She's cool. Alright, so she meets her older brothers who are much, much older than her. I would say in human years, they look to be in their 20s. They're definitely older brothers, right? And then Zeus is like, I'm gonna pop in every once in a while, but can y'all kind of take care of your sister that's half human, who you guys only share a father with? And that's about it. Cool? Cool. And so Zeus heads out. My dog just farted, and it vibrated the entire bed. That scared me. I fell off the bed. Dude, are you okay? Also, what did your dog eat to, implode your bed, dude? Are you okay? That is horrifying. My dog, she will fart when we are eating. Only when we're eating. And it's absolutely horrible because she knows I'm not going to give her food. And she's begging anyway. So, I don't know if she's just sabotaging my meal or what, but dogs are kind of whack. I don't know, my bed just became a whole new earthquake. Was it an 8.1? On the, I forgot the seismometer? Is that what it's called? I took a whole year of, geography? Is my dog okay? I don't know. Is your dog okay? Are you okay? That's incredible. That's actually hilarious. How is she sleeping? Dude, your dog's ass just caused seismic activity somewhere in the world. Holy crap. That's actually incredible. Just be careful to, that your dog, didn't... She just snored. Just be careful that your dog, didn't, shat the bed, because my best friend's dog is hilarious, and she's done that before in her sleep. And she lays on someone else's bed. So you can imagine the horror. I gotta get my best friend on here, because I've been wanting to not really make a podcast, because I want to, show my face and whatnot, but I'm wanting to do videos with my best friend, because, man, do we have stories. And it's really the fact that we have stories because we're the only other people we hang out with. So it's a lot of fun when you and one person are like connected. I gotta do something about that because I want to show people that we have like the same brain. Because we will be talking either texting or in person, and we will have the same idea and we'll say it at the exact same time. We're literally like twins who look nothing alike. It's great. That would be good. I'm just terrified. I'm glad that you're okay. So, let's see where I left off. I need to remember my brain. Okay, so she's like 3. She's able to speak and whatnot, but she just stared me dead in the eyes, farted, and then lays back down. I can't. Your dog really is coming for you. Like, I know that they say, like, cats will murder you in your sleep, but, like, what about your dog? I think your dog's trying to suffocate you. But, so, yeah, she has her brothers, and it's her brothers Apollo, and then Hermes. And Apollo, he's kind of there. He's okay. I have a feeling that gods in this universe are really disconnected from each other, and they can't really gain the feelings that humans have, or like if you're really close with your brother, or like you have a super good connection with somebody. I feel like gods can't really do that because they're gods and they have basically everything handed to them, so they can't really comprehend feelings. So Apollo doesn't. None of these gods really understand. That's why Zeus just keeps having more and more freaking kids. Like, he doesn't stop. And so Hermes is basically her entire, like, childhood, basically, up to, like, canon time or whatever, wherever I put her in, because I gave her an entire story that is not canon, but won't make sense until I see the rest of the show, which I do all the time, which I shouldn't do, but it's whatever. It's whatever, you know? And so Hermes basically takes care of this little girl. Like, she has, like, I guess, attendance or whatnot as a little girl, considering her dad is, like, god of gods, you know? But, yeah, but he's usually there, and she leans on him a lot. Like, she's really connected to him. Like, as a child, she's rather quiet, and then he kind of brings her out of her shell, even though he's also kind of quiet. It's just, he's a good bro. He's a good brother. And that's really what we want to see, is good family relationships, because it is hard to have them, and people who don't have them should see some characters that they might want to be like, oh, she's totally me. Like, I don't know. I feel like it would make people, like, it's wholesome. People like wholesome content. I enjoy wholesome content. And so she's just there with her brother all the time. And her brother is really there for her a lot. And he's literally on babysitting duty for his, like, her entire, like, life up until this point. Exactly. So we can only imagine a stable family. So if I make a fake one, it works. And it's not very stable, because literally her mom doesn't know she's alive. She can't go see her mom. She has a brother who she wants to meet so bad, can't meet him. Her other brother doesn't really want anything to do with her. He's kind of just there to be a brother, because he's a party animal, because Apollo's just Apollo. He's also, like, a hottie cute boy and hangs out with all the other hottie cute boys. So, and then Hermes is kind of like the only stability she really has up until the point where her, like, dun dun, her mom might be reincarnated later. And then her another brother comes in. It's great. And so that's all she's really got. And so whenever she's emotional or things are going her way, she always goes to Hermes, and that's just her bro. Hermes actually helps her trying to, like, work with her powers, because demigods get powers, because all the other gods get powers, and he, like, teaches her kind of, like, how to fight, how to do stuff. Like, she tries to, when she's really little, she tries to run as fast as him, but she can't catch up with him, and so he ends up just carrying her, and then she like, he runs with her, and she, like, it's kind of like a roller coaster ride for her, back in, like, Greek AD, like, in, like, BC or whatever. But yeah, Hermes, really good brother. Super, super good boy. Literally, like, one of my favorite boys of this entire series. Love him to death. Might give him a woman. Maybe. Probably. Just made myself laugh at my own stupid joke. But, yeah. And so, she wants to go meet her mom, because all she could do is hear stories or like sneak out and kind of go see her mom, because the gods aren't meant to interfere with human life, because that's in the hands of the fates. The fates do that. You can't do that. It's law. It's Greek law, Greek god law. And I volunteer. And so she will sneak off, like Hermes will let her sneak off just watching from a distance to see, like, and watch her mom and her brother grow up and do stuff, or like she'll have like a mirror to where she could see what they're doing. Like, she gets some glimpses of like what her mom is like. I now identify as a Greek god. Dude, I wish I freaking could. Also, I don't know. I might. And so and so I'm laughing at this whole thing. I think it's great. And so she sneaks off and sees some stuff of her mom, and like hears about her, and can like see like parts of her past and what she's been through, because I feel like gods have the power to do that, and so she can do that. And her mom is a great gal. Her mom has been through a lot, and she's a great gal. Like, all of my OCs with kids love their kids. I just now realized I'm a crackhead at 5. It is 5 a.m. for you? Sweet Lord. That is very late. That is very, very late. I don't know how you're awake, because I crash super early, I should say. But yeah, so she sees like her mom and stuff. She's like, wow, my mom is great. My mom is a fantastic woman. Hera has had like so much go on in her life that her savior really is her kids. Like, there was nothing that she would not do. She wouldn't do for her kids. I just threw it back to you talking. No, keep going, dude. Keep it going. I've been trying to learn how to throw it back. I can't do it. I've really tried. I'm gonna put it in the hands of the people who can, because I cannot. I try. There's TikTok things that can help me. I've tried it all. Nothing seems to be working. Now I know why her face is weird to me. It's because her neck is so big. We're gonna fix that. Fixing this right now, and I made this like 2 weeks ago. You know, the usual. But, so yeah, Hera would do anything for her kids, and so she sees this. She's like, wow, I wish I was there. Too bad I'm dead. Like, she's like super upset, because like she wants to be with her mom and her brother. I don't know how I almost broke my back, but it was worth it. Yeah, she just wants to be with her mom, because her mom's a good gal. And she also wants to be with her brother, because her brother's also a good person. Like, he's cool too, and she wants to be with family that cares for her. She wants to be in a loving family, and she's not really getting that right now. Because her dad sucks, her stepmom wants to kill her. Like, that happens several times in the Quest for Story, where like Athena tries to, like, you know, kill her stepkid, you know? I think she hasn't tried it with her other sons, her stepsons, but she does it with Hera's kid, because Hera was the last straw. And since it was sadly Hera who had to be the straw that broke the camel's back, Hera has to hide for her life, and so do her kids. It's great, because Athena wants to kill all her kids and her. It's fun. Tell me why when you said she wants to be in a family that cares for her, just made me cry. Don't cry, please don't cry. Look, don't cry, look. We got love for you. Look at all of that. Look at all of them. They love you. What? Oh, that's horrible. What is? Yeah, look. Yeah. Look, can't cry now when you look at him. He's great, dude. Look, he loves you. He wants to give you all the love and affection and all the good stuff in the world, because you deserve it. Oh. Look at this guy. This guy's great. Might make a sticker of him, because he deserves it. Let's clean him up a little bit. Oh, crap. Didn't mean to do that. I cry like 50 times an hour. It's okay. Dude, literally my 2 moods are angry and sad, and I don't know how to be an in-between. We're trying to figure that out. That's what therapy's trying to do. It's what we're trying to do. slowly with time. But, so, yeah. She wants to be with her mom because her whole other family does not like her, except, well, Apollo likes her, but he's indifferent towards children in my eyes. And so he doesn't really know how to, he doesn't know how to work with kids. None of these people do. They're gods. They kind of just let their kids do whatever until they're grown up, and then they drink ambrosia, and then they just have sex with all the other gods. Like, that's all they do. And so he's not a fan of kids, but he also ends up, like, they having a good connection later. Not as good as Hermes and Persephone do, but they do. I feel like I've been calling her Hera a lot. I probably have. Yeah, children are something. That's literally, like, that's Apollo's whole thinking. He's like, children they're alive. Some of them. Not Persephone, not anymore. He would totally say that to her freaking face. Not trying to be rude, he would just say that, thinking that, just saying that because it's true. She's not alive anymore. She's not. She's literally like, well then, I don't know if then she wouldn't be a demigod, would she? She would just be a god if she was already dead. Bruh, I've been thinking about this girl for like 4 days and 4 nights. And I didn't realize that. So she would be a whole god then. Literally, like, she would be a non-living being who's immortal. So she is a god. And technically, dictionary says she's a god. And so, yeah. But, like, she's, like, this whole time where she's up. Yes, lady goddess. Basically, throughout this entire time of, like, she's about, in human years, she's about 16, maybe 17, 18. I don't know how the show is going to go, because I'm basing all this on how I think the show is going to go. Eventually, I think everything's going to be all fun and okay. I don't know, I'm just going to assume that for my own safety, but eventually, her, like, Heron comes in and, like, lives up in Olympus, and then her mom is there now. And so, but her entire time of, like, becoming, like, her adolescent life, basically, is just trying to, fight her angry stepmom from killing her. It's literally like Cinderella. It's great. And then she's trying to, like, work on her powers, because they're not, like, working as they should. And then I think I'm gonna have something to do with her and Hades, because, you know, like, an actual mythology, Persephone and Hades or something, but I'm pretty sure Hades, that would make her, like, Hades her uncle, and so it wouldn't be anything, like, romantic or, like, weird or whatever. I don't know, I have to see if in this show they're canonically related, but something happens with Hades, and it just really, like, sucks the life out of her. Like, she's just really depressed. She's just not happy with her life, and then at some point, she literally tells everyone on Olympus that she's like, listen, I'm gonna go back to the underworld. I'm saying this in a funny way to, like, not make it as sad as it is, because being sad is, like, something I do a lot, and so I don't like doing it all the time. So if it sounds like I'm being insensitive, I really don't mean to. It kind of just is my way of coping through, like, the really, really sad stories I give my OCs. And so she's literally like, hey, I'm gonna head out. It wasn't fun being here. I'm gonna go back to the underworld, and I'm literally gonna go, like, KMS. Bye. KMS. And so she's on her way to return herself back to the underworld, and then Hermes eventually, like, runs fast enough, because he runs fast. It's funny. And he comes, and he, like, grabs her before she, like, goes in this giant pit of dead people, and then she's like, you know, I really don't want to live, but I guess I could try. And then everyone on Olympus, like, oh, that's something I really should have said. All the other Olympic gods, they're like, man, another one of Zeus's kids? We've stopped that at Hermes. We can't have another one. Get that crap out of here. No more. No more. All the other ones are grown. We were done with your shit, Zeus. And so, when you said KMS, my tics made me say Christmas. Dude, okay, so, I don't know, this is such a tangent, but I do it all the time. So, have you seen, like, pet crow videos? I don't know if you have, but if you haven't, do it. I don't know if it'll be good for your tics or whatever, but when I stim, I make a lot of, like, noises that are, like, familiar to me. Like, when I, like, those dog calling noises where you're, like, I do that a lot as a stim. Or I'll make, like, dog, like, or pet coo noises or something like that. I usually do that. And then today, I watched a crow pet video. And my stims for, like, the next few hours, it was, like, when they go, wah, wah. Like, I kept doing that all day. Or they go, like, wah, wah. And I'm like, I wish I didn't stim noises I hear commonly. But I do. Most of the time, like, oh, another one of my stims that I do, I really don't talk about the fact that I stim, but I definitely do. Everybody does in certain ways, but I'm on the spectrum, so, like, it comes with being on the spectrum, but, you know.